decided to do something a little different. And, well, we're back cooking in the kitchen again. Haven't done this since, we were in Virginia for a little bit. So this isn't a whole cooking video. This is just a quick meal prep in support of our fitness goals. So not spend a lot of time focusing on the methods, but if you have questions about what I cooked and how I cooked it, and, well, how long this took, well, I can tell you now. It took me about 2 hours to cook all the food.
So I wanted to do this kind of binging with Babish style. He's one of my favorite cooking video creators. So we made some lamb chili here. Not something I make often, but I really like it. Living in the sticks makes it a little challenging to get some of the things I like to eat. So every now and then Rosetta and I will head up to Hartford to go to Whole Foods, and that's where I picked up most of this stuff. This is a lemon ginger salmon with some basil. Ended up just adding some blackening season to it because I wanted something a little spicy. Here I go again, working with that chili. And here is a couple of chicken breasts that I picked up from Whole Foods from their semi-prepared food section. And of course, some asparagus. I also did cauliflower rice. While we were living in San Diego, meal prep was a big part of my life, and I'm really glad to be bringing that back. It's nice to have something consistent where you're not scrambling to figure out what's for dinner or a snack. And ultimately, it helped me lose a lot of weight. So let's go. Welcome back to the magical world of Zwift, where we'll be doing the beginning today, the first workout in our series. So in part 2 of the workout series, we're going to be just focusing on these 2 workouts. I want to break it down by week. And, well, it doesn't look too challenging, but we'll see how I fare.
So to start out, we got a warm-up.
Welcome to the beginning. This is the first workout in our new workout plan. It's supposed to be 12 weeks in total. I may condense that down, but here we are. So our warm-up starts out at 75 watts, and as you can see, it's already increased to 81, and it's going to continue to ramp up, and then we get a little brief cool down. Then we'll do 5 minutes at 165 watts, which is not strenuous, but it's meant to be a leg opener. So all of the numbers you see on the workout plan or items that we're going to do are based on my current FTP of 178. So if you decide to do this workout, of course, make sure you do an FTP test first, unlike me when I tried to start this plan a couple of weeks ago. Then you see we have some cool downs built in, and the big meat and potatoes of this workout is the interval training. So that's 2 minutes at 205 watts, and then you get a 2-minute rest at 75 watts. So that time goes by really quickly, and I really couldn't believe it, but it does. And then it wraps up with a 5-minute cool down. So these workouts are pretty short. I'm really glad for the length of the workouts, because coming from not riding my bike at all to trying to be consistent and do at least 2 workouts per week, they need to be in small, digestible chunks, and I feel this program does a good job at that. So here we are in our first 5-minute block of what's for me zone 3. Now again, these workouts are structured around your FTP, so your results definitely will vary. So as you guys saw, that warm-up was definitely well above 165 toward the end, but this is again meant to get you ready for the meat and potatoes of the workout, which is the 205 and the 75, and you would do that 3 times. So of course I want to get as many shiny gold stars as possible, and I didn't do well at the 95 watt cooldown, mostly because I was fiddling around with the camera and changing stuff up. So as we do this 165, like, my breathing is a little labored, but this is not impossible.
So 165 is a wattage that I'm comfortable doing pretty much all day. It's telling me to get into a nice rhythm. So maybe I should shut up.
Only 1 minute left and my heart rate is in a good manageable place. Definitely working up a sweat, but again, this isn't meant to be impossible. Just to get your legs ready for the real workout.
Now we're gonna get a little break. Back down to 95 watts for 4 minutes. And that 5 minutes wasn't hard, but you know, heart rate is it's not uncomfortable. I can still talk for the most part. And only sweating a little bit.
So I went ahead and skipped through the 95 watt cooldown because, well, you guys have already seen that. So we're getting ready to start the over-unders portion of the workout. And this is where I'll find out if this is just the right level or I need to ramp it down or up a bit. One of the things I really like about the Zwift workouts is the visual representation and the helpful tips that are on the screen. So I too hope this is a long progression for my cycling. Along the top of the screen in the middle, you can see sometimes the numbers turn red. That's because either I'm over power or under power.
All right, so now the real work gets 205 watts for 2 minutes.
Being able to maintain 205 watts, at least for this 2 minutes, isn't due to fitness, it's due to not being able to really control the power output of my legs. As you ride more, you get more fine control over your ability to push and how to hold back. So maintaining pace and a pace line definitely is a way to work on this. Riding here by myself and having a huge digital representation makes it easier. I don't have to look down at my cycling computer, but this is getting me ready to ride on the road again. 30 seconds left of the first block, and as you guys can see, the screen's starting to get some lines in it because it's measuring my perceived exertion, and those lines represent how I'm supposed to be feeling. So don't feel too bad. Heart rate's still in a decent place. It's around 155, and I'm turning about what I normally turn in the low to mid 80s. Now we're into the first cool down, and like I said, this time goes pretty quickly. Second verse, just like the first. So here we are in the second of the over-unders, and well, like I said, it wasn't too challenging. The major issue for me was being able to maintain in the power band that was prescribed at 205 watts. But like I said, that's because my legs aren't used to it. So overall, this workout was not too challenging, which is a great thing considering this is the first workout in the plan. So I want you guys to see what I see while I'm riding on Zwift. So after a ride, I definitely like to get some nutrition in me. And even though I cooked all that delicious food at the beginning of the video, I like to wrap up my ride with a shake. Lately, the shake that I've been enjoying is from Naturade. It's plant-based and a vegan shake. Definitely not something that I would have reached for before. I've tried a few vegan products and most of the results have been a mixed bag, and I didn't really care for the flavor. But this shake I really like, and it tastes good, and it's definitely filling. That was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the workouts to come. This was a little longer than I thought it would be because I really want to include both workouts into this one video, but we're already over 10 minutes and I try to keep the videos to around 15 minutes at the most, and we would definitely go over that. So overall, the workout was not too challenging. It definitely worked up some sweat, but I kind of have an skewed perception because my fitness was higher the last time I did a workout plan on Zwift, where I still got my butt kicked. So looking forward to everything to come in this plan and seeing where it takes us. So like I said, it is a 12-week program. We're probably going to condense some of that down. If you're interested in some of the things that I've used in this video, you can check them out in the description below. For the Nature Ready products, you can pick those up on Costco's website. And well, I think I'm gonna have one now. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really enjoy the feedback from you guys. You guys left a lot of comments on my last video. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the ride-ons while I was on Zwift. And if you are on Zwift and aren't following me, what are you waiting for? I would love to ride with some folks. I'm probably gonna get a ride in after I finish editing the video entirely. So if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to seeing you next video.